Stanley?
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and I'd like to congratulate my honourable friend on securing the debate today. Now, I have, in my, 13 years, he's right, that I've served my constituents and the people of Suffolk in this House. I have had 3 constituency neighbours. The first 2 were of very wildly different heights, one of small stature, one of very tall stature, but in terms of the stature with which any of my constituency neighbours have taken this issue forward at Broomhill, then they are second to none in terms of the vigour with which my honourable friend, the member for Ipswich, has put into this since he's been elected. And it is very pleasing for me, who's been ploughing a lone furrow in this place and locally as a constituency MP, to have the tremendous support from my honourable friend in pushing this matter forward. And we are close, that's certainly true. A lot of progress has been made. There has been commitment from the Borough Council, from the Heritage Lottery funding, and we now hope to also secure some additional County Council funding to get this over the line. Now, Broomhill Pool has a place is held in great regard by many people across Suffolk. It's been a pool in which Olympians have trained. It's been a pool in which families have enjoyed their summers, and it's a well-loved community place. Unfortunately, for the last 20 years, it has been effectively serving as a museum to its past glories. But we now have a real chance of getting this forward and over the line. Unfortunately, during the COVID pandemic, when we were on the verge of actually breaking ground and getting this project delivered, we saw that inflationary costs across the economy have risen, particularly in building costs and materials, and that has affected the viability of the Broomhill project. But I'm hopeful when we have roughly, as my honourable friend said, a shortfall of £2.5 million, that we can, through different sources, make that funding up. Now, I'm hopeful the Heritage Lottery funding may be able to recognise those inflationary pressures and put some more money forward in recognition of that. We're hopeful also that the County Council may find some money from their Ipswich fund, and we're very grateful to Councillor Paul West, who is the Ipswich portfolio member, for the work that he's doing on this. And we're also hopeful that there may be some money, even if it's a small amount of money, that we can bid for from the government to help to get this project over the line. And my honourable friend mentioned community fund, and if there is even if there's a few £100,000 that we could bid for, that could make all the difference in helping to get Broomhill reopened and re-established as that important community resource that the people of Ipswich need. Now, part of this, of course, is not just about reopening the Lido and having that for the community. It's about putting it onto a sustainable footing. And we believe that with Fusion Leisure involved, that we have a partner organisation that will do exactly that. So it's not just about reopening the Lido, it's about having a medium-term plan to ensure that that facility can remain open and can be enhanced for the benefit of the whole of the Ipswich community and the benefit of the whole of the Ipswich community in the months and years ahead. So I suppose our ask to the Minister is firstly, to bring to bear whatever influence that she can bring to bear and the government can bring to bear to support our wider effort for funding. And secondly, is that to help us to identify what pots of government money may be available to bid for, and that when we do undoubtedly bid for that for Broomhill, that she may look upon that with favourable eyes when those funding requests come across her desk. So in concluding, Madam Deputy Speaker, can I congratulate again my honourable friend, member for Ipswich, for securing this debate. It's been long overdue that we've had the opportunity to air these issues in this place. I'm delighted that we now have 2 members of Parliament in Ipswich who are fighting for the future of Broomhill Pool, and if we continue to work together with the local community, the Broomhill Pool Trust, and with some support from the government and from the County Council and the Heritage Lottery, I'm hopeful we can get this over the line. Thank you very much.
Minister Deanna Davis.
Well,